Welcome back to another preview. Montreal Bleu Blanc Rouge. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another presentation of the Hockey Nation live show with your coach, Frenchy, directly from the Montreal Canadiens booth. The Montreal Canadiens going to play another game today. Again, the Ottawa Senators at 4 o'clock p.m. This is less of 24 hours after they win last night against the Calgary Flames by a score of 2-1. An amazing, great performance of Jake Allen. Stopped 28 of the 29 shots he faced, and also the 20 and 21 goal of the season of the number 73, Tyler Toffoli. And it's during the season, and any season, yes, sometimes you win great games, sometimes you lose great game. And yesterday, they won a bad game. They don't deserve that game yesterday. But, I really believe during the season, it's balanced both ways. And being honest with you, it was not pretty, but they find a way to win. And that's the most important thing. And then also push Calgary down. But today, we have another new opponent, is the Ottawa Senators. They are right now 7 in the bottom of the North Division. They always been played great against the Montreal Canadiens. We know the rivalry between now Shea Weber and Brady Tkachuck, and what Tkachuck bother and disturb a lot of players, not only physicality, but also on the mindset of the player from Montreal Canadiens. We know already Montreal is not going to play with Carey Price and Brendan Gallagher, but Montreal take advantage, and there was more benefit to have Ben Chariot and the lineup yesterday. You can see a little bit more stable of the core of the defensemen yesterday whatsoever. They make a lot of mistakes from the first pass and also turnover. Shea Weber struggle. I'll be honest with you. I'll be on since the beginning of the year. I think right now he's on the way with 16 games. With no goals. And it's just amazing me to see the performance of Shea Weber right now. But today is not about the Shea Weber, it's more about the Montreal Canadiens overall. And we need to go through the preview of the game today against the Ottawa Senators. And let's talk what happening right now. The Montreal are 3-2-2. The goals for is 20. The shot against Ottawa is 247. The power play is 4 and 24. So it's almost like, not much. It's about 15%, less of 15%, to be honest with you. The minute, the penalty is 69. For Ottawa against Montreal, they are 4-3-0. They are, over 500. That's pretty amazing to see Ottawa like that. The goals for is 20. The shot on goaltender is 217 in Montreal. And the power play for Ottawa is 6 and 25. So it's about, an average about 22%. And then finally, the minute penalty against Montreal is 67. Let's move on. The last 10 games from Montreal, they are still 5-5-0. The goals for 31, the goals against 27. Look where they struggle and power play 2 and 23. This is really bad. And the PK is still struggling at 7 and 23. Again, the Senators this year, first of all, the record for Senators is 14, 26, and 4. At home, they play well, better. 9, 10, and 4 away, they struggle. 5, 16, and 0. The last 10 games, they have 3, 6, 1. Their differential goals for versus goal again is -46, one the worst in NHL. And shootout right now, they are 2 and 1. For the Montreal Canadiens, they are right now 4th in the North Division, 18, 13, and 9. At home, they are 10, 9, and 2. And away, they are 9, 4, 7. And finally, the last game, like I said, they are 5-5-0. And the differential is +10. And the shootout record is 1-3. And we go. Let's move on to the next one. The game started not at 7 o'clock, but 4 o'clock afternoon. This is a missing typo. You already know about the record. Ottawa is on the straight last one, and Montreal is 1 game. This is not confirmed. The goaltender of both teams, Murray versus Allen, it's unconfirmed. We don't know the status Montreal played last time against Forsberg. And Allen right now is a stretch of 6 game stretch for Montreal. It's a 24 back-to-back. Can we see Keaton Brimo today? Will be interesting to see that. The special team for Ottawa is really not great. They are 27 on power play, 25th and PK. Montreal power play 17, or the PK is 23rd. On the goals for, Ottawa are 21st at 2.64, and they are the worst in the goal again, 31 at 3.71. Montreal goals for 3.02, 12 in the NHL. They are also 13 goal again at 2.73. Both teams are similar for the faceoff, 48.1 for the Senator, and Montreal is at 48.8. Since the beginning of the year, Connor Brown is on fire. I think he scored 8 goals straight before he did not score the last game. He has 14 goals since the beginning of the year. Toffoli is at 21 to score 2 goals yesterday. Number of points since the beginning of the year, Toffoli at 32. Thomas Chabot at 28. The TOI 22-44. Petrie 26-42 for Thomas Chabot. Most win by the goaltender for both teams. We have Carey Price at 12 and Matt Murray at 7. Shopping up, what you need to know. First of all, you already know the part of the first, number 1. Number 2, last 5 games, Montreal is 2-3-0, goals for 11, goal again 14. The power play 1-11, another struggle there. The PK 3-16. The Allens in the beginning of the year is not 6-7-4, but is 7-7-4 at 2.41 and a save percentage of 9.15. I apologize for the mistake there. Kulak have the most points by any player for Montreal, 3 points in the last 5 games. Toffoli have 2 goals. Petrie 2 assists. Kokanemi is +4. You can see the offensive of Montreal the last few games. The last 5 games is not big, and that's the situation right now. A lot of players struggle for the last 5-6 games. The strategy just right now, we need to be sure Montreal check hard on their D. That's really important. Montreal apply a lot of pressure on their D. They are not experienced, right? And they're not skate too much, only Chabot, but can press them below the dots on the defensive side for Ottawa. I think Montreal is going to have a little bit more success. The second thing is not about Ottawa now. Montreal have to have a better first straight pass, tape to tape. Romanov struggled, Weber struggled, diminish their turnover, gave away puck on the defensive side. Thirdly, the entrance zone have to get better, and unfortunately, the power play does not work, and I don't think so. They have the players on the Unit 1, Unit 2 should be changed. I really believe Petrie should play with Weber with a unit about 90 seconds, 80 seconds, and then you add another unit, maybe 1D and 2 forward, and 4 forward. But it'll be interesting how they're going to act today against Ottawa. On the flip side, Montreal have to be careful about Connor Brown right now. Brady Tkachuck look like, amazing in Montreal. And of course, the young players they have already with Patterson and Norris and Suzzle. But again, Montreal have to go in that game where they at least play better what we saw for the last couple of games. That's what I'm looking for. And then already they're going to be on the road right now, leaving from after the game, and they're going to be in Edmonton for 2 games until Wednesday. Then they play back-to-back, 3 games in Calgary. It's going to be a really difficult trip for Montreal on the West Canadian for sure. The power profile is for the weekends. It's Tyler Toffoli. He has now 37 games, 21 goals, 11 assists, 32 points, +7. We know already he was born in Scarborough, Ontario, April 24. He is born in 1992. He was a second-round pick by the 47 overall by the Los Angeles Kings in 2010. He won the Stanley Cup in 2014. He was traded to Kings to Vancouver before he signed as a UFA couple of months with the Montreal Canadiens. Now, in 562 games, he has 166 goals for 332 points. So they just want to adapt this one there. The next game for the Montreal Canadiens, Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and Edmonton, again, the Oilers Edmonton, really, they have a lot of success against Edmonton this year to shut down Russell and McDavid. But it would be interesting to see that. A big game important for Montreal Canadiens today. They have to come back. They have to be stronger. They have to be sure they play better. For me, that's what I'm looking for. And finally, I just want to invite you, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page under Hockey Nation Live Show. And then go back on your YouTube channel. You're going to see a great video about what's happening around the league in NHL. Of course, the Montreal Canadiens. We follow the Detroit Red Wings and also the Florida Panthers. I'll be honest with you, we follow everything going on around the league, by the way. So thanks again for watching another great show of the Hockey Nation Live Show with your coach, Coach Frenchy. And before we finish, you know the drill. You know what's coming. Of course, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great day. Bon match, mes amis. On se revoit plus tard. Live stream, 4 o'clock p.m. with Coach Frenchy.